Okay, I'm making around $125,000 every single week right now with branded dropshipping. And as you can see, the last 7 days alone, I'm obviously gonna hit a refresh on it. We've made over $167,000. But if we look at last month from June till mid-July, the store actually crashed completely all the way down to 1.8K in a day. It was one of the scariest weeks I have ever had in business. And I'll tell you more about that later in this video. But just so you can see that this is not luck, here is another store I'm working on. It's done 70,000 pounds. It started around a month ago. That equals to over $100,000. Right now, scaling all the way up to 6.7K a day in GBP. I think that's what it's called, which I think is like almost $9,000 a day. And by the way, I've also set up a new system that makes me 100% profit every month. It's literally a money glitch. So here's a quick video of the product in action. I think the people who's been on my channel for a while now know that I've been selling this. I was actually one of the first ones to ever sell it, but it's a workout board. You can do it anywhere at home. You can do tons of different exercises too. Like here you can see she's training her legs or something, training your stomach, your core. You can even do a full upper body workout with this thing. Now, before I show you how I found this product, I wanted to explain to you the reason why it works so well and why for most people it wouldn't actually make any money. See, the reason for that is you think winning products are real and that there is an exact strategy you need to follow in order to find them. An exact product criteria, an exact product software where you need to select the right filters. Your ads needs to be done in this exact order. Is the product saturated? Is it not? Just way too many qualifications, okay? Instead, I keep it simple. If the margins are good, I'll sell it just to my own audience. So the store has been a roller coaster of emotions, I'm not gonna lie, but I've found a Facebook ad strategy that is super consistent. So what I do is simple. I pretty much just duplicate any ad set that works into a new campaign. So if we have this one right now crushing it, $50 per purchase, if the product costs 100, it's relatively profitable. What we can do in that case is we can actually just go ahead and duplicate this ad set, okay? And then we can go for new campaign. We can call it, I don't know, CBO new maybe, and then put that campaign to whatever budget you want to, usually start at $50 and increase, and actually just go ahead and publish it, okay? So it's a very simple system. I'm also running a ton of creatives under this one, so you can see one ad set carries 10 different videos. It's a lot of work, but it's totally worth it. And then what I do to make big money from it is I will start increasing the budget. Now this is a new campaign, so I haven't done that yet, but the next move would obviously be to bring this one up to $60, $70, $80, and $100. And when I'm running big days like 30K, 33K, the way that I actually do it is I put all my creatives under one ad set, okay? So I will first go inside of this one and I will see like which one is performing good. And then I will cut the ones that suck. So let's just say like these 4 are bringing us very bad performance. You can see we spent 26 here, no sale. This one actually should be excluded. But if we're spending money on it and it's not working, I'm just gonna cut them and then I'm gonna replace them for new videos, okay? So everything is done inside of one campaign and then I just drive the budget up to the moon, okay? So Facebook is actually stupidly simple right now and it's making people a ton of money. Now, the other 2 campaigns you see here are actually exact clones of this one. So I just took that ad set, I duplicated it into a new campaign, and it's kind of giving me like 3 lives here. If one isn't performing, the other one backs it up. We had a horror story here where things just crashed completely, and it was an ad set that just died out overnight. I think you can maybe relate to this if you ever run Facebook ads, you have a good campaign, and then Monday comes or Tuesday and it just sucks. And you ask yourself, what actually happened here? And that's why these 3 are coming into place, okay? So the thing just tanked completely. I lost all my money. I was spending money with no returns. Super scary situation, but I simply just duplicated ad set into a new campaign. I cut out the shit videos and I was back up and running the next day. Like I said, it's actually stupidly simple to make money with dropshipping right now. You just need a product and a little bit of creativity around it. Now, to show you how I test these products, I go for sales campaigns. When I come in here, I go for 50 USD a day. And when it comes to the ad set itself, I keep everything completely broad. The only thing I touch is the country. So I like to sell a lot to the UK and Australia. These are untapped markets because there's no point competing in USA. And then I might schedule it to like 6 in the morning, but everything else you see here is completely broad. Now here's where things get a little bit different though. Like I said, the ad set carry the videos. That's what matters in 2025, okay, or video ads. So what I actually do is I just stack all my videos in here. and then I run everything broad, and it usually works very well for testing. And by the way, I also wanted to come on here and tell you that my new program, which I have worked on for over a year now, has finally launched. I'm not going to say too much about it. You already know if it's for you or not. If you've been following the content, you're serious about your growth, head to the first link in the description, watch the video on the page, you'll figure out how it all works. You have direct access to me, a super in-depth course. You have weekly calls. We have a call coming up now actually in 20 minutes. So if you want to take your e-com to the next level, I've made the best program out there. It's just insane. The people absolutely love it. Head to the description, click the link if you want to get involved. So when I first found this product, there was actually nobody running it, which was to me a golden opportunity. I mean, this product became the product of the year last year. Yet it was actually still hard for me to tap into the healthcare and fitness niche, because as you know, I mean, healthcare is the most competitive niche out there. So I had to improvise and follow this thought process. You can't just find products, build your store around it, and launch your ads thinking you're gonna make money. No, that never works, and I've seen countless beginners fail and lose money doing this. You need to be creative here, come up with angles around the products, ways that you can stand out and be different, which sometimes can also mean selling to a European country that's more untapped. But the key to success is to sneak yourself around the competition. So the concept you see here is used in business a lot. It's called the red blue ocean strategy. I mean, this picture explains it perfectly, right? There are some fishes here too, but obviously if you're in the blue one, there's going to be a lot more. But the issue is everyone is fishing over here in the red zone, right? So many competitors all competing for the same exact audience. Now you, on the other hand, if you're a little bit smart, you enter the blue ocean. And what this meant for my product is that if everyone is out there selling this workout product towards younger women, they try to get on all the TikTok trends, like they're all selling to the same person. Maybe I could use the blue ocean strategy because the product is already proven to work. People clearly like it and there's demand for it. Maybe I could sell it towards old women. Could it work? I don't know. It's worth the risk, right? It's worth trying. If you can understand this exact concept, you're going to be able to make a ton of money. Now let me show you in practice how I actually use ChatGPT for this. At this point, he's pretty much my best friend. So I will take the product here and I will tell him like, everyone is selling this. I'll be back when I finish this. Okay, so I just asked ChatGPT that people are selling this towards young women, and I gave him an example as well, because if you give him an example, he thinks better. And he came up with some really smart things here actually. At-home moms, that could 100% become an option. Post-surgery, maybe, and also older women, which is exactly what I told him, right? Because they have joint issues, so they are in a lot of pain. This would be the perfect thing to sell to them. They can do like a 30-day home mobility challenge. That's genius, to be honest. Or people that are busy and don't have a gym nearby, so they just want to do it from home. I think that one is very generic though, but I could definitely see this one work. I could see this one work, and this one I've never even thought of. That is absolutely genius. So if you go out with this exact method and you sell this towards moms, there is so many moms out there, okay? And if they see you and a competitor, one is targeting them and one isn't, they're gonna buy from you. Another thing that's even better is that they have probably never seen the product before, because people don't target moms for this shit, right? But they still want to buy it. So you can now, with the blue red ocean strategy I showed you right here, you can take the product that's proven to work, you can put it into your own audience just by asking ChatGPT over here, and you can make so much money. So another way we made loads of money with this is through a subscription-based model. Just imagine you do 10,000 orders a day, okay? And the product comes with an app. Like you can, for example, log your workouts every day. You can connect with other people. Maybe there can be classes on the app. If you do, let's say, a $10 subscription for every customer, and you have 10,000 buying from you, that's 100K a month in profit. And one thing, I know that sounds like a lot now, when you're starting a store and it's going to the moon, you will make 10,000 sales a month. So for the store I showed you with subscription implemented, I mean, do the math, you'll see how much profit that is. Now, the best part about all of that is there are no margins on the subscriptions. These are all profit after the sale. Now, let's talk about crisis management, okay? Because you can stop making money just as fast as you get it. So one week while this product was scaling, as I showed you earlier, everything was going well. It was a bit of a downtrend because we've had some ad fatigue, but it just, you see what happened here? I couldn't sleep that night. What happened is I had to stop all the ads and let my store go to zero. And this was already in a very difficult period for me. And the reason for that is supply was sold out. Now here's what nobody tells you, which happened to me, and it really ruined my business. The comment section on my ads, they turned on me 1 week later. Just imagine this. You see an advertisement for something that you want to buy, You head down to the comment section and all you see is horror stories. Thankfully, I have good relationships with multiple suppliers, so it wasn't really that deep of an issue. But if there's any takeaway you can get from that, is to always have a reliable supplier. I found mine through a fulfillment agency called WeFulfill, but you can find these anywhere in SendDrop, AutoDS, any platform really. You can message the suppliers, get their WhatsApp, get in contact. The downfall of your e-commerce business always sits in your backend, and this is the most overlooked thing. People don't talk about it because it's boring. But if you do a high volume and you buy thousands of units upfront in bulk every single week, this creates a flow of fulfillment. There will never really be any delays and your customers will always be satisfied. So for big stores, you got to order inventory. Now, just one thing, if you're new, you're listening to all this, don't worry, man. You're not going to lose your business, okay? Dropshipping isn't that hard. You don't have to get inventory right now. Your business is not going to fall down. I chose to go on this path to run a huge brand, okay? You don't have to do that. You can make 50K a month profit, enjoy your life. There's no need to take it to the extremes that I am. So don't worry, your business is going to be all fine, okay? I've been running this for over a year now, and people always ask me the same question. Henrik, how do you keep it so consistent? The answer is creatives. I'm not kidding you when I tell you I have 2 to 3 editors working for me full-time and script writers who create scripts that we send to girls we find on Instagram or TikTok. They create videos with the product, talking while exercising and showcasing it. And we feel that all over our social medias, all over the stores, it gives so much trust, and those ads converge. What really works is send your product out to people who can exchange content with you. I'll pay them $100 for 2 people, so like 50 each. They get a free product too. They have like 1,000 followers, so they think it's just cool, you know, to do a promo. And they send it back. I use it for my ads, and those ads sometimes last for months and make a lot of profits. And beginners fail with dropshipping for one reason: lack of trust. And just be honest, man, it's cool. My website was a complete scam when I started. Does my website look like a fucking scam? Okay, just ask yourself that. If the answer is yes, you should change it, man. It needs before and afters, real people using it, and a dream of an actual better life, which can only be showcased with before and after, right? So work on your trust. To conclude though, dropshipping is absolutely worth it. It works very well now. I'm being a bit rapid now because I got a call with my students in the new program, which is linked in the description. So I'm gonna head on with them, help them out, answer their questions. And then next week, I'm doing a 0 to 50K profit challenge. The sickest video I've ever done. I gotta go, guys. See you in the next one, okay?